Hello, it's Matthew McCarthy from Remax at Barrington and Chicagoland Real Estate Investments.com. I just wanted to touch base on this channel, the Windy City Real Estate YouTube channel, to show you I had some clients who just bought a 3-bedroom, 1-bath home in Streamwood. I started with them probably about 3 or 4 months ago. I found out what their objectives were, which were to buy some rental property for income, find cash flow. We put 20% down and have a positive cash flow for the month. So right now, Streamwood, Hanover Park, parts of Hoffman and Schaumburg are great for 3 bedrooms and 2-bedroom single-family homes. We bought the place for $69,000. So for $69,000, you have to put about 20% down. So closing costs and everything comes to about $15,400. The place rented out in a week for $1,050. We're becoming a country that's, everybody's losing their homes or selling their homes, and they're moving into rentals. So rentals are just moving tremendously fast. So there's never been a better time since the Great Depression to own a single-family home for rentals. The Wall Street's coming in and is going to start buying up a bunch of them, and there's a reason why they're buying them. They're not coming down here just because they want to be nice and help everybody out. There's money to be made, and real estate right now is, investment-wise, is unbelievable. So the cash invested on this property was $15,380. We're looking at a 3-bedroom, 1-bath ranch. $15,380. They put down on it 20% with closing cost. They rented it out within the first week. The monthly rental at $1,050 annually comes to $12,600. So that's the operating income. Cleaning, maintenance, insurance, and taxes. The operating expenses come to $382 a month, $4,500 a year. Now we got to put our debt service on there, what it costs for us to finance this property, and that's another thing. Investment property right now is at 4.75 interest rate, which is just phenomenal. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. Growing up back in the late 70s and early 80s, if you look at interest rates, they were 18%, 15%. It wasn't too long ago, 7, 8, 9%. So we're talking 4.75%. And you always got to remember when it comes to investments that there's a reason why we're down at this bottom right now, because everybody's a little scared. And I'm not saying it's not a little scary time, but it's a lonely feeling to buy at the bottom, because that's what it feels like. Everybody else is going to wait till somebody blows the whistle and says it's safe to go back in the water. When that's happened, the bottom's already came and gone. They've already bought the property and now are going to rent it to you. So you need to be ahead of the curve on this, and I believe we are ahead of the curve. Right? I believe we got a couple more years of this, of being able to buy these properties down at these levels. But this isn't going to last forever. They're not making any more land in America, and most people want to live with a roof over their heads. So back to the metrics of this. The debt service on this property was $287,000. I mean, $287. So they're borrowing $55,000. It's costing them $287 a month, principal and interest. So you put principal and interest, the net operating income all the way goes to $668. That's what it costs to run the place and to pay the debt service off for a month. $1,050 is what you're taking in. Your cash flow on this property would be $381, which comes to about $4,500 at the end of the year. I took a little money out for cleaning and maintenance, not much, but $50 a month. If you have to put a little more in, you have to put a little more in. A cash return on this property is 29%. The capitalization rate is 10.5%. Now we're not even talking about appreciation rate over time. In 10 to 15 years down the line, you bought this property for $69,000, and in 10 to 15 years, you are going to have some appreciation. but I don't even usually look at that. You just look at what somebody's paying for rent and what it's costing for you to operate the property. And so you're making $5,000 on $15,000 right off the bat. I mean, so this property was a beautiful investment, and there's plenty of other ones out there. I've heard a guy talk about instead of putting money in other funds and other things for his son's college fund, he's just going to buy one rental property and manage it if he's capable of managing it. And if not, we have people that will manage it for him and do the maintenance for him at the right price. So I'm just trying to tell people they need to really not be scared about real estate. Real estate is a great investment. I think it's the best investment in the world. We had a run-up, okay? We had the biggest run-up this country's seen in a mighty long time. But real estate runs in cycles. We know where we're at in this cycle. We're really close to the bottom. So I really think you should really be looking at if you have the funds and the time frame. Because this isn't 1 year or 2 year or 3 year flip. I'm not saying that we couldn't find a property and make a little money fast, but real estate is, slow and steady. Slow and steady. It's like running a business. You may get a call every now and then that the toilet's plugged, and you have somebody on your to-do list that will go and unplug the toilet and stuff. I mean, it's like running a small little delicatessen or something. If you have to clean the table when somebody eats, you have to clean the table. If you have to repaint the place, you repaint the place. But 10 or 15 years down the line, people will be saying to you, how did you accumulate all this? Because I believe right now that this is one of the biggest redistributions of wealth that this country's ever seen. A lot of people are moving out and people are buying them up. This property, I believe, went back to the 1982 price. So what somebody paid for this property in 1982, we just bought it. I don't think we need to be on Wall Street to figure that that's a pretty good price. So I'm out there. I'm always looking. Once again, Matthew McCarthy from Remax in Barrington, Chicagoland, realestateinvestments.com. I primarily do single-family homes and condos for investments. Feel free to give me a call at 847-542-7018. I can print up a performance on any home, investment project, or anything you got going. But I believe you should definitely think about this, look into it, give me a call. I can show you properties in your selected areas and what's going on in real estate in general from all around. So thanks for listening to me. Once again, Matthew McCarthy, 847-542-7018. I hope everybody has a beautiful day and a beautiful year. Thank you. Bye-bye.